The physical reality that we live in the world, the universe, is quite literally a dream in the mind of God. There is no physical universe. There is no physical reality. Everything that you've ever experienced is literally a dream in the mind of God. And this comes back to when I say you are God, not a person. That's what I mean. It's like no persons actually exist. God dreams them into being and then experiences all of them. And it's not to say that your person isn't real. I mean, this is very real. It's just not the absolute truth of who you are. It's like a lower level truth. There's a larger truth of who you are. And that is that you are the Almighty. Because in truth, nothing exists but the Almighty. Everything else is transient. It is a dream. It's an illusion within the Almighty. Everything that's ever existed exists within the mind, within the perception, within the heart mind of God. And I think that it's really important that we understand this. The only way to truly get to heaven is to understand yourself and to have self-realization. Because if you just believe yourself to just be a person, and if you're not willing to allow the person to die into the divine and to surrender into the divine, then what you believe to be your person, that piece of consciousness is going to recycle into the third dimension. You're going to continue these lessons, and this is actually by choice. This is what we choose. We continue as many lifetimes as it takes until we return back and become one with the Most High God again, which is what we have always been. Each and every single one of us are the Most High God. And I really want to hammer this point home. There is nothing that exists but God. God is all that is. Everything that you have ever experienced, seen, heard, everything in the physical reality and in the non-physical reality, everything is God. Every guide, all the archangels, they're all like slices, like perceptions, a certain radio station of God, as are every single human being. It's just a particular vibration and tuning. It's like a specific tune. It's a specific song in the infinite self. And each person is like a different song, a different vibration, but they're all just aspects of the one true self. This is what it means when all of the mystics, all of the religions all over the world say we are one. That's what that means. And this is also when it comes back to the Holy Trinity, even through Christianity. It's all of those aspects, the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, are one being. You. Same with Islam. It says there's one God. Yes, it is. It's you. Buddhism, finding the self within the stillness. That stillness is God, the presence that is everything. All of the religions point to the same thing. You. There is but one God, and there are many different understandings. They're all human, flawed understandings. They're all part of the puzzle pieces. But it's the same puzzle. There's one mountain. You can go up that mountain an infinite number of ways. You can go up circles all the way. You can go straight up. You can zigzag all the way up. But when you get to the top, it's the same place, no matter which way you go up. There is only love, which is what the Supreme Being is. And that's when they say there's nothing but love. That's what it means, that all of the tragedy and all of the pain and suffering and raping and killing and all of the negativity that you see is a dream within God. And every party involved is God. And That's what it means when we again return to nothing is ever lost. Nobody is ever truly hurt. Because every person that's ever been injured, killed, hurt, any of that, after they pass, they wake up, oh, right, I'm the Almighty. I can't be harmed. God is in eternal perfection, always. That means there's an infinite number of perfect lifetimes and everything's perfect, and an infinite number of perfect love stories and perfect worlds. And God's like, yeah, this is great, but wouldn't it be wonderful if I could go through difficulties and triumph and go through tragedies and overcome struggles and have pain and suffering and then incredible joy. That adds depth in love. It's actually a deeper form of love to experience all of that as well. It's not by accident. It is on purpose that all of the hardships and struggles and pain and all of that stuff is also love, because it adds depth to our actual love and to the reflection of that, to the joy and the peace and the presence. Without its opposite, we wouldn't be able to hold it in a proper understanding. That's actually a blessing, and it teaches us how to have grace for others and to how to understand that pain and that suffering and how to show more love to each other because of that suffering and that pain. I think it's so important to understand you are the Almighty. There's nothing that's more sacred than you. There's no teachers, Jesus, Mary Magdalene, Yeshua, Buddha, any of the teachers, Muhammad, none of them are more sacred than you. They're all literally exactly the same as what you are. I love you, family. And I say these things because I truly in my heart want to see peace on this planet again. And the only way for that to come about is for us to have self-realization. And Mother Gaia herself is rising us to a new octave now. At this point, she's taking us with her. Like it or not, it is time to wake up. There's no more waiting. There's no more. We're going to rise together. There will be an army of Christs because the people are realizing that is within them. Christ is an energy of a human being who has realized he is one with the Most High God, as Yeshua, Jesus Christ, did. He was one of the first beings to do so. But many others have also done so. Many yogis. You go back to Egyptian times, Horus, there's many stories from many different cultures of many different human beings coming to that realization. And it can happen within you, within your own heart. It's not a fairy tale. It's not something only for teachers and preachers and sacred people. Every human being that's ever been born can have this realization, can remember themselves as one with the Most High God. I'm not special, friends and family, by any means. I'm exactly the same as you. And you can have these realizations as well. When we cultivate our personal relationship with the Most High God, which is our truest expression of self, this energy helps the person and leads the person. And when you get to the doorway and you finally open the door, you realize you were inside the room the entire time. It's so simple that people don't realize it. It's right here in front of you. It's like missing the forest for the trees. But I say all this again because I want people, and I give my heart so that they can be released of the fear surrounding death. Death is a sunset. The sun doesn't disappear. It simply rises in another place. This is death. There is only transition. You have always been, and you will always be. And I think that it's important that we talk about these things. And I think it's important for letting a lot of the conflict in our world, in this dream, disperse by understanding that we are the Almighty and that every single person, there's no such thing as righteous killing. Period. Jesus didn't say, go kill everybody who did you wrong or might injure you. He said, turn the other cheek. Peace is the way to peace, friends and family. And we have to decide if we truly want peace. And if we do, we have to stop the killing. That's the only way to peace, is to stop killing, being willing to die for peace rather than being willing to kill for it. I love you with all my heart. If I had another heart, I'd love you with that too. All of it. And I will give my entire life. I will live for this. I will die for this. Truly, they're going to have to kill me to shut me up. And I'm fine with that. But I will fight with every breath in my lungs for the goodness of the people on this planet. For the rest of my life. Every single day. Everything you got! I give it all. Gladly. I love you. I know I've said that a few times, but I wanted to say it again. And I'm sending my prayers and my blessings and my love and my light and whatever you need coming from me to you.